Space Engineers Survive and Thrive multiplayer start begins now. Welcome back to Space Engineers Survive and Thrive multiplayer start with Enigma and CaptJo. Say hi, CaptJo.
Hello, everybody.
Yes, I think you did a pretty nice job here of repairing our base.
And you dozing off the nap.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good nap. And you know what? I had a premonition here, a dream actually, kind of what I think we probably would want to do next. This is our time to thrive at this point. I mean, we have everything we need.
And in case you aren't catched up, we just basically dug a hidey hole and we went from there. Also, Enigma, I have a few tools for you in the assembler, and off camera I smelted a few tools for him because we're going to need them desperately today.
Yes, so thank you for the new set of tools there. Today's goals really is for me to go and lay out the rest of this floor here and around this camp core. But before we can really do any kind of significant base expansion, I wanted to go into creative mode off camera and just kind of lay out the base. That's always a good idea to do that, especially in a survival playthrough. Just kind of gives you that freedom to kind of creatively think through what you want to do, because once you dig, you can't undig. And I kind of want to have a nice kind of interior looking kind of base. I also want to go ahead and move the oxygen generator off the camp core, put it on top of the medical bay so we can refresh our oxygen straight from medical bay. Next thing we want to do after that is to build a conveyor system connecting the refinery to the assembler. I see you've got your rifle there.
I'm going to go get some more iron because we're going to need one for another speed module on the assembler.
Perfect. Okay. I'm going to also want to myself clear out the internal core here, kind of move these items, and as soon as CaptJo comes back, we make the speed modules. With base expansion, it does take up a lot of resources to go ahead and build out even a small base that we're planning as well.
So we're going to really need a mining ship.
That's right. So you're going to be in charge of making the mining ship, and I'll go ahead and show folks that once we get started on that operation. So, alright, you go and queuing up components for a speed module for the assembler. Perfect. Alright, something that I wanted to mention as well, having 3 speed modules all operative at the same time really can drain your power, especially off of the 3 generators that we've got. As you can tell, our battery will be depleted in about 30 minutes at the current rate. And if I take a look at the speed modules, I don't think we even have the second refinery module on. So what I want to do is set up a large grid small reactor to kind of help power these operations. That'll give us a lot more power, and it's relatively, I think, the equivalent to the same components as about maybe 4 or 5 of these small reactors. And that's what I'm going to go ahead and get done right now. I'm actually going to go ahead and tear down the arc furnace and kind of put it back behind here, and I'll figure out what to do with the arc furnace later. Alright, so it looks like CaptJo has graciously built a speed module for the assembler that'll make making things a lot faster. Thank you, CaptJo.
Welcome.
Awesome. And he is currently out collecting ores for his mining ship project here. And while he's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and lay out a floor. Now for that, I'm going to need some steel plates. Not that many, probably about maybe 30 steel plates. Alright, so I've gone ahead and I've laid out the floor here, kind of a basic floor, to kind of keep things nice and flat, easy to walk around for now. That'll do. I'll get fancy later off camera. What I'm going to do here is actually grind down the oxygen generator. I've already transferred components out of it into the storage container, and we'll get this started right now. And then I'm going to need some oxygen shortly. I'm going to go and place the first parts up on here, and point it downwards. Perfect.
It's daytime. It's daytime.
Hey, that's awesome. I set the meteors to safe for now, so we're not going to get any meteorite strikes, which is important because during this lull we need to build some base defenses eventually, especially with all the pirate NPCs that seem to be flying around us.
And actually, in creative mode, they attacked us, so we need to get ready.
So this is true. It says here I need to construct about 80 more steel plates. Some motors, computers will go and get those all produced in assembler, and I'll get this finished up. Right, I got the rest of the components here. I am now setting up the generator. There we go. We've got a generator, CaptJo. I'm gonna go ahead and put the ice now into it.
That's awesome.
So
Now we can get full bars whenever we want to.
that's right. I notice my O2 is a little low here, and I'm just gonna fill up completely now, and oxygen just automatically draws oxygen now from the generator into the med bay. And I can do everything now, just instant heal up and everything from the medical room. So that's awesome. Thank you, CaptJo, for getting some of those ores for that. You are still in the process of capturing and gathering some additional ores for the mining ship.
First, I need to make a platform for it.
So what's your first thing going to be? Like
The landing gear.
just go and set it when you're ready, and then just build your wireframe. You can build as you go. It's up to you how you want to do that. But you're going to go make that mining ship for now, outside of the camp doors here, or tunnel, I should say, at this point. And we'll check on you a little bit. Alright, so I've ground off the arc furnace entirely, and now I'm going to go ahead and build a large grid small reactor. Select the option here on my toolbar, and make sure it's facing the right direction. I'll make sure that the connectors are facing the refinery, and I want to have a free one facing the floor. There you go, just like that. Perfect. So that'll draw uranium, refined uranium out of the refinery and into the reactor. And I'll connect a conveyor here to connect this also to the assembler, so that the refinery is connected to the assembler via the free movement of items that can pass through the reactor as well. So you'll see how that works here in just a second. Let me go ahead and add conveyors now to my list here. And I'm going to build a conveyor right. Let's see. Do you want? Yeah, I want to make some space here. I want to get some material plates. I'm going to get some material plates. Going to build that conveyor wireframe and show you that in a second. Right, I'm going to go ahead and drill out some space here so I can work around this general maintenance area. Perfect. Okay, so I should be able to go ahead and now connect the connectors, or the conveyors, I should say. And probably put some floor down. Let's see, make it floor first. 8 floor. Need plates. Oh, that's because the rocks hadn't yet despawned there from my excavation. That's fine. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, so alright, that helps. Now I want to have a free space here so I can use these ports for the speed modules for the refinery. I'm going to clear out this central core. But first, I need to go and connect. So let's go to my conveyors here, the toolbar, and what I really need to do, let's just do this. Let's use the scroll wheel to get an elbow, turn it around, and then connect one here. Use the scroll wheel again. Boom. Alright, so now, very simple conveyor system, connecting the assembler, the refinery, and the reactor. And so I'm going to go weld this all up, and I'll show you when it's done. Time to get some parts for the large reactor. Delicious parts already pre-made. Thank you, CaptJo.
You little...
Well, what?
Those were for the reactor, dudes.
Reactor? Well, yeah, I'm making a reactor. Is that what it's for?
That's for my ship, dude.
Oh. That's right. We're limited to one assembler. We gotta share the things. Alright, well, I'll go ahead and I'll do my own mining, I guess, and come back and get that conveyor system going. Yeah. So here is CaptJo's mining ship. How's it going, sir?
Now we're down to the cargo container.
keep at it. I'm gonna go ahead and drop off this load of iron.
I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need to build a cargo container.
Yeah, I can't wait till we get that ship up because doing what I'm doing is just
Boring.
it's tedious, but it's we're making progress for sure. So yeah, you said that the miner ship is now complete, Rollesley.
Yeah.
You got the
Everything's
wireframe up.
Now I just need the thrusters.
Pretty nice.
It's gonna be our first miner. Not only that, we're gonna need an antenna.
You think so?
Yeah.
If we ever lose it, yeah, then we can find it. Otherwise, we won't be able to find it without a waypoint where we leave it off. So, good job, CaptJo. I look forward to seeing when you get the thrusters ready.
Sweet.
So we've excavated a little bit more around the central core while waiting for some silver to smelt. Laid out some more floor, so I have some easy access to the maintenance area here.
Guess what? Guess what, Enigma?
What?
You have enough silver to complete the job.
Perfect. Did you just move it over?
We're good.
Okay, let me go and grab those parts then.
I grabbed it. 3, 2, 1. 2 motors.
Maybe 2 motors.
Now it's finished.
You got it.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Now it's finished. 3, 2, 1.
There we go. And what it's going to do, watch this. It's going to turn green by itself. See that? You know why I did that?
Yeah.
It is actually now pulling that uranium ingots that we've smelted in the refinery straight from the refinery. See, as it's making the uranium, it's actually feeding the reactor, and that's really nice because now we can take a look at our power output. We'll be fully recharged on the battery now in 17 minutes. That small reactor, this one here that we just created, is actually called we're just going to call it the main small reactor. Main small reactor pushes out 15 megawatts. So, I mean, that's a huge difference. We'll be able to now run all the modules. Most importantly, we can actually now finally get rid of the central core. We no longer need our passenger seat. I just need to make sure there's nothing in it. I'm just going to just grind it off because we no longer need it because we now have the medical bay to go ahead and recharge. Come on, how come I can't grind it off? Alright, there we go. Alright, so I've ground that off. Going to go and grind out the central core here now. I'm recording. What did you just eat?
Sorry.
What did you take a bite of?
Egg.
Egg. Morning breakfast. Breakfast of champions, right? Reactor needs to go. It's gonna pop out the uranium that's stuck in it. There it is. Pick up the uranium. Wait. What are you grinding? Oh. You're welding, I see that. Parts
Yay!
are full.
Third! 90.
Grind the rest of this down. Perfect.
The refinery's backed up.
And lay down the rest of the maintenance floor. Awesome, that's 3 modules. We need just 1 more module fit in here. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the conveyor. I need those steel tubes.
We don't have any storage.
No, we don't.
I'm gonna have to drop some pieces.
Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and create.
Take a look at the refinery now. I just had enough components.
Sweet. How's our power doing here? Main reactor. Yeah, we're not even at the max power output, so good job.
Look, check how fast the refinery is now.
It's just chewing through. Yeah. Awesomeness. Good job, son. I gotta get the control panel on there. I'm gonna go and set up our medium inventory over here, just so that we've got room for our private components, the weapons primarily. You don't need to grind, you don't need to weld that up. It just needs to be one for now. I'll take care of it later, off camera. But right now, we are fully efficient as we can on the refinery here, and all we need to do next is just weld up the conveyor, and we'll show you how that works in a little bit. Alright, so now we've gone ahead and we've transferred our central core completely. We now have the small cargo container attached to an advanced rotor on its side here, welded to the floor. We've expanded the floor a little bit, and this is an awesome central core, good looking one there, CaptJo. What we need to do now is just go and finish our conveyor system, and we'll have accomplished our goals here, hopefully, for this episode. And then we'll check on your miner. have the parts to finally finish this conveyor system. And let's hold it up, and it turns all green. Perfect. Looks like we've got everything now routed from the refinery to the assembler. All we need to do now, take everything out of the assembler. Can Captain Joe
Yes.
help me transfer everything from the assembler to the refinery?
Why?
I'll show people how this works.
Oh, this.
Yes.
This is amazing, everybody. Can I demonstrate?
Sure.
Well, basically how this works is now that we've got a conveyor system going in the assembler, you can go to production and you see everything is red. Well, because now we have a conveyor system, I can click on anything, say,
Make a plate.
like a plate. Watch this. Red plate.
It's red. It's waiting until it automatically pulls now from the refinery, just like that. And that, folks, is how the conveyor system works. You can
Now I can use that steel plate to weld the ground.
Awesome. All right, we're not going to weld the floor yet, but what we're going to do is finish up with that
Mining ship?
That's right. Let's go take a look.
Would you like guys to take a look at what I've done so far?
I'm sure they will. Let's take a
In the
look.
mercy of yourself, I went back and forth, getting enough resistance to finally finish one side of the ship.
Mercy. It was merciful. Thank you.
I didn't want to spare you of going to get iron 50 times. Because those thrusters are hard to get. Requires a ton of iron. Gold and silver.
For sure. Well, that's a good job. It's a good looking mining ship there. Well,
Could you help me build the rest of the mining ship?
absolutely. I'll go do that, and then we'll come back and we'll show them what we've made.
I'll make sure to turn it off as soon as it's in there. Hold on.
It's up and running.
Battery, turn off the battery. We don't have enough power cells. Battery.
Well, you have uranium, right?
Yes. I've turned off the battery for now.
Okay.
Now we just need some uranium.
And just stick the uranium into the...
Yeah, but while you're at it, could you help finish the thrusters? Because one side of the ship's complete, but the other side needs its thrusters to get on. So let's go get some uranium.
Alright, so...
I just made a big mistake.
well, not that big. What you did is that you pulled out all the uranium from the small reactor. and effectively shutting down the entire operation, shutting down the conveyors.
So I'm gonna have to...
We're not grinding it down. We're just grinding down the junction right here. I'll take care of this. Just a little bit. You now have access to the terminal to go and put in directly, feed it right into the reactor, the uranium, and it'll just power everything back up.
So I'm gonna go down to the refinery, take that uranium, put it in the small reactor.
Drag it up. There you go. There we go. Everything's powered back up again.
Now I'll weld it. I'll
I'll
weld
take
it
care
back
of
up.
this. Oh, and we're back online as far as the conveyor. Good job, Captain Joe.
So can we finish my miner ship?
You bet.
Are you ready? Let's get ready.
Let's go check out. It's only 1 kilometer away. 1 point.
Okay, keep your guns ready and cocked. We have to go undercover. Follow me. I'm right here. We have to go undercover around it. Wait a minute. He's on the other side over here. He's right next to the magnesium. We're now in visual range of this thing.
Here, let's sneak around over here on the side of the mountain.
Right.
Get back over here.
He's coming.
Yeah?
It's coming to the other.
If he's coming, I've got my broadcast off, so maybe he won't see me.
He's coming.
He's coming straight down. Is it
Dude,
falling
what
out?
the
Is it
heck?
falling out of the sky?
It is.
Another one. Ooh, looks like it just crashed.
Alright, time to investigate.
Oh, it says right here that there's a pirate raid in what is that? What that means? It says space pirate raid in progress.
I'm not standing for it. We're gonna charge.
You're gonna charge?
Well, come to me. Come to me.
You hear that?
No.
Where are you? Are you anywhere near the barb? Oh, I see. You're running across the field.
I see you.
Is something shooting at me?
It says I feared. It can move.
It can move.
It still has gyroscopes. It's pointed at me.
It's pointed at you. Well, that's why I was saying we should probably assault it from 2 different locations.
Yes,
Yeah.
you go that way. I'm gonna sneak on it over here. Wait, it's neutralized. Hold on, charge. Hey, guess what?
Did you bring a grinder?
Uh-oh. I'll be back. You know what this means? We can probably finish our miner ship. Free stuff, eh?
What's this thing? No idea what that is. But looks like it's mostly harmless right now.
Yeah. Why don't... I'm gonna go bring back our tools. And we're gonna scrap these two guys, and guess what? Free loot.
Got uranium. All kinds of debris in the field.
Ammo! We can use that.
There was another barb over here, wasn't there? That
Yeah, you go explore that one. I'm coming. I'm approaching this one now. Oh, both of them are completely disintegrated.
where are you? Oh, I see. You're over there. What you
This
got?
is cool. We have thrusters components. That's gonna be great.
Put away my rifle for now. They look like they're mostly harmless.
Yeah, they're harmless. I'm just grinding them down.
What have we got on this thing?
We've got thrusters, we've got steel plates, we've got conveyor junctions, and we've got
Uranium ingots.
timer blocks. Why don't you go back to base and get your grinder?
Well, I'm just actually... Whoa, careful, don't.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. Landing gear.
You didn't mean to. Is that like you didn't mean to shoot me? Huh? Is that what you needed me to shoot me? Are you sure about that? Let's see if I can grab the tube.
We can use this.
Yeah, I think this happened because, I mean, there must have been some sort of pirate raid above us. This is
Oh, right,
just
I'm
debris.
full. I'm taking it back.
Here, you want it? I can take some. No,
Sure, why don't... Sure.
I've got a whole inventory.
Get ready to pick and drop.
Yeah.
This was definitely very interesting. Hey, but we get the better of it because why not? Free loot, right?
For sure. Mining for ore is just a little bit easier at this point. At least until we can get the
Miner ship up.
yeah, the miner ship built. So, all right, we'll get these ground off. We'll see you guys back at base. Looks like CaptJo has finished welding up his miner ship here. Good job.
It looks sweet.
Awesome. You want to go and give it a test spin?
Sure,
Do you need the landing leg? Or I can pop it off if you want, or do you need?
I've got it.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
And you're airborne. Very nice. Alright, make sure it's stable. Go ahead and give it a flip test. Turn your battery on. Your battery's not on.
We going? Okay. Turning on the battery.
Okay, now turn upside down. Turn on your side.
Hold on, I'm turning on the battery.
Okay. So it'll charge up your battery there. Can you turn on your side? It looks like you're sinking downwards a little bit.
Yeah, but I don't have to go upside down. I'm gonna give this thing a little test spin.
Alright, can you put on your side? Go on your side. Do you have any side thrusters? You only have one. You only have 2 side thrusters there.
Hey, you can't be picky about these early days.
Alright. Well, you're the miner boss, so let's go mine some ore over at the old iron location. Can you do that?
Sure.
I'll follow you.
I forgot something.
What did you forget?
Backwards thrusters.
Yeah, you won't be able to pull yourself out, will you?
Nope.
Alright, we'll have to work on that next. Looks like CaptJo is coming in now with a upgraded mining ship here. Got enough forward thrust on there to kind of back out of a hole if you need to. Heading here now over to the old iron location.
Where's the iron, though?
Just, you know what you're gonna need?
Yeah, I just remembered. An ore detector.
Make sure you can get in and out. So,
Spotlight's on.
alright, you go for it.
Engaging.
Good job.
Let's see what we got out of that. 23.5 stone. Oh, I found the hydrogen bottle.
2,000 stone. So
I found the hydrogen bottle.
you had the hydrogen bottle the entire time?
Yeah.
I think I see something wrong with the miner. You are using a fighter cockpit, which looks pretty cool and all, but it only has one small port on the front and one
What?
large part on the back. You've got no way I can see that you can actually get ore from your drills to your storage container. All it's going to do is just fill up your drills and your cockpit, which is not very efficient. It's not going to do anything as far as sorting stuff or dropping it off. What you're going to need to do, I think, is just get rid of, I'll show you. I'm just going to go and get rid of this one thruster here. So you free up that port. You'll have to build that later. Let me get these parts here as well. Alright. What you're going to need to do is you're going to actually need to run a conveyor tube all the way from here all the way into this thruster here. So let's go and take this thruster out.
Well, so this
Can you go and connect? So run a conveyor from that end all the way to that connector. You should be just fine at that point. So you go and work on that, and we'll see how that looks. All right. So it looks like CaptJo is finishing up the last of the ejector system. Essentially, all it is just from the connector or from the inventory, just create a conveyor tube connected to a sorter. Basically, just get it plugged into a sorter. The inventory into a sorter block, direction outward, and have that sorter block connected to an ejector. And we'll go to the cockpit here, and I'll go and start setting up the ejectors. To small conveyor sorter 1. Scroll down. I want to do whitelist to only accept stone. So I'll go to stone. And add. So that's how active filter. I want it to drain all of that stone that it comes in contact with. So it's going to pass that through only. Same thing also for the second one. So I'll go down to stone. Add. Drain all. Next, after the sorters are configured, now I just need to configure the ejectors. So we got several ejectors here. I'm going to go ahead and set it to throw out anything it receives from the sorter, which in this case is just stone. And collect it all. Everything in that passes through. So ejector, going to do the same thing here. Collect all, throw it out, throw out, collect, and throw out. I'll rename these as we need, just to keep it easy to find them, group them up if I need to, create a block group.
Okay, can you please eject the stone?
I'm now going to go ahead and check the inventory, the connected inventories. So we have 7,000 stone in there.
That's a lot of gravel.
Alright.
Now can I fly it?
I'm going to power it on, make sure it spits out what we need here. So I'll hit Y to power it on. And there it is. Everything's powered on. And there it is. It's spitting out the stone that's in the...
Hey, you're hurting me.
Inventory. Yeah, get away from there. Looks like it's only spitting it out, though, from the ones on the right. That's... Alright, I'm hopping out. She's all yours, CaptJo.
Alright, would you like to... Could I demonstrate how to mine?
For sure.
Oh, before we do that, I just have one announcement to make. We might want to put one more drill on top of the cockpit, because it's only on the bottom of the ship, we should have one on the top just in case, because if the battery's gone, our life is ruined.
We can always look at...
better safe than sorry. I'm going to queue up another drill.
Another drill. I'm not sure it'll power it, but we'll get
Don't
this
worry.
flying and we'll get it to the drill site soon enough. Alright, so CaptJo, it's time to board her. Looks like you need to go... Oh, you're already in there. Good job. And you're off. Sweet, let's go to our...
Drill site. Where do we want to go?
The one closest to home is fine.
Alright, how about the iron? Let's start with
Iron
something
at home.
simple. Iron at home, yeah.
Yeah. Your spotlight's on?
Yep.
Hey, there.
Oh, yes. 100-meter range. Not bad. Alright, are you guys ready for the first drill test?
Turn them on.
It's shaky.
Hey, look at that. It's spitting out the ore there.
It's shaky. It's shaky. It's shaky. I'm leaning. I'm leaning. I'm leaning. I'm leaning. I'm crashing.
This ejector's not getting any stone into it. Alright, we'll have to do some troubleshooting. Lovely. Well, as it is with space engineers, that's what we do. We troubleshoot. All right, we fixed it. All it was this left sorter was set to blacklist, not whitelist, so it was pooping out. Did I say poop out? It was ejecting out everything but stone. So now we got ourselves a fully operable system. As you can tell, it's spitting out the stone and it's collecting the iron. Looks like we now have a mining operation going on here. I guess the next step at this point, in the next episode, is to create a base landing platform and a conveyor system so you can dock that thing up and have it drop off the ores into Camp Bootstrap. How's that sound?
Sweet, but first I would like to deliver this iron load home. I think I'm gonna name this the Pooper Scooper because it poops out all the iron.
No, don't name it Pooper Scooper. You might want to have a spotlight under your bottom side too.
That's what I was thinking.
Get that landing foot right there on the platform.
Just getting it attached. V, making sure I'm
Hey,
flat.
bring her down steady. Bring her down. You're good. You're good. Oh,
Hey, guess what we have now?
what's that?
Lots of resources, that's what.
We have our first mining load. Awesome job, CaptJo. Let's
Sweet.
see what we got in here. Wow, 9,000 iron. And more kind of, let's see the fighter cockpit too. Fully loaded. That's impressive. Super impressive. Wow,
Ready? Let's
This'll
get
make
this.
base building a lot easier. Alright, well for now, we're going to go ahead and call it good on this episode. You want to say goodbye, CaptJo?
Bye, everybody.
Bye everyone. From Camp Bootstrap and from the WorkUB platform. We'll see you in the next episode.